The mail, I don't know, is a hurricane of crap deliveries, scenarios, I don't know. The latest one, which was the other Knightwing kits, which coincided with the bus saga being underpaid postage because he posted it as a letter. I have this one. I can't show you because obviously my address is on here, but this was the other guy I contacted in case it was his parcel. Now he did fess up sort of and blame RM, Royal Mail Post Office, for putting the wrong postcode in, which I thought was a bit odd because if it's not a right postcode their system won't accept it. If you can't match a valid address to that postcode, they cannot put it in. I think they can force a way around it, but my postcode is PE for Peterborough area. This code was PA. Simple error when he's handwritten it on rather than raise a printed postage from eBay, which would have alleviated the issue. Anyway, during the course of contacting him, he said, "Oh well, I've realised the mistake," and of course it's signed for, so the only tracking you get is accepted at post office, and the next update is when it's received, and that's it. They don't give you any continuous movement updates. So I was expecting, are we going to lose it? Is it going to turn up? Because PA, something very similar, but one numeral less, is Paisley in Scotland. Although obviously none of the other parts of the address would have worked out, but obviously it's gone towards the north of England for a sorting centre. So it's arrived. So I'm now going to send him a picture. So hopefully we're back on track, because the next one I'll get to is from Footplate Trains in Kidderminster, which I bought this yesterday or the day before. Two items, they randomly come up in my feed when I was looking for someone else, and I thought, ooh, that's not a bad price for them, I'll have them. What else has he got? So I ended up buying two lots of wagons, and I just got an update this morning from Royal Mail saying your item will be delivered Saturday. It's now Friday as I'm recording it. And then later on I got another email saying it's going to be delivered today. So here it is. So I'll just rejig the camera if I've still kept your attention. I think we're somewhere there. Right, going back to the first misappropriated parcel. Bit of a gash job on the packing, but it's done its job hopefully. We've got kits, so hopefully they're not snapped. More Knightwing kits. So we got, hopefully it's not snapped anything. No, I think we've got away with it. Another fuel loading unloading point, which as I said they're a bit hen's teethy in the previous video. And another fuel filling point for the locomotives. And the little white metal wheels detailing kit for the signal box that I don't know what, I think these are over 24 pounds. I remember years ago being really PO'd at what these cost, and I managed to do a bit of a sneaky and get one for Newlyn railway prices many moons ago. But yeah, that one cost £2.99 or £4.99, I can't remember. It was cheap anyway. I was expecting to get hammered on it. I still need more signal box detailing kits than that one though, but I think the old 3D printing will come to save the day on that. So this is Footplate Trains. Quick delivery anyway. And we should have 6 more. Ooh, at least these ones have been painted, undersides. Athern, I think they're the old blue box. coal gondolas. Let's check them. They actually still smell like they're fairly recently painted. They've got that sort of residue paint smell. They have got the old horn and hook couplings on them, so I will have to change those at some stage. Right, I'm going on each Shearsing KD couplings. So 6 of them, they look fairly tidy. Scrutinising them, I did look at the pictures and they looked okay. And they were 29 quid. Which nowadays would buy you 2 to 3 Hornby coal wagons if you're lucky. And the next lot was a 5-car set of the old high bay gondolas, or well cars. I think sometimes they're referred to as Viking ships. I think Shoestring used to call them Viking ships because of the high piece coming up. So again, these were the same money, £29. Oh no, these were £24.99 I think. And I thought I'm having them because they normally, I mean, they're not the highest quality variants. I shall probably, there's a little bit of weight in them, but they might need a little bit of help from the new base in that one. But I should lay a slab in them to give them some ballast. So there's a 5-car set of those. They share the wheel truck and sit on one another. In fact, these ones are a little bit better utilising the screw. Some of them have a plastic piece that deforms or snaps off. So they go like that in a 5-car set. So you have a coupling fore and aft, as they say. So hopefully that one's got a tiny little bit of damage on there, I think. That's, yeah, a little section nipped out of one of them, nothing major. That's a break end piece. I'll fiddle about with them. And that's the other one. That's an old lorry body. So that'll be each end that you connect to the next set of wagons. Yeah, I think these are probably kit ones, looking at glue residue and such like, and the fact there's only livery on one side, the TTX logos and nothing on the other sides, but not to worry. When they're going round, that will make them look like there's 2 sets. Well, back again for a Saturday afternoon now. They weren't due to come until Monday, but they're ahead of the game for a change. And this time the bag has not been opened by a pair of scissors. If I look filthy, it's because I am. I've just done some attempt the floor screen part 2. If you've seen the off tracks update by the time this video comes out, it's been just a simple little job has turned into a freaking nightmare. But that's a story all of its own. But I've just used floor levelling compound to just put an end to it, get it capped off so I can get the stuff back in and crack on. And they're in tins, and I think it's not floor levelling compound. I think it's rapid set tiles adhesive. This is different. Are they smuggling something in these? They got Ziploc bags. So we've got 2 shipping containers, which incidentally are cheaper than second-hand ones on eBay. There's a guy got 4 of these. He wants £55 plus postage for used. So they finally came in stock. JB Hunt. I think these are 53 foot containers. I can't remember what I ordered now. I'm pretty sure they are, with the massive extension pieces on each end. Yeah, 53 foot. They're about £10 each, brand new. They must be popular because they always keep going out of stock over everything else, which is rather convenient that I've got these to go on the tops of the Gundersons, although I think these might be too big for the Gunderson ones. So I've got two of them. They have got very small pips on the end, which don't do any good because they obviously don't lock in with them, but that's the only thing with them. There's one there. Probably why they pack them separate so they don't share the pins off. They don't seem to go together very well. Mind you, my glasses are dirty so I can't bloody see. So, let's get on with the baggie. I screwed up here again after all the postage disasters. You remember I got these for the DCC chips? 1mm pitch. Too small. I did say they'd end up coming in for loop leads, didn't I? So I ordered another pair. I had a hell of a job because you just get swamped with hundreds of variations, and in the end I went back to the same supplier, and when I got the notification through it said 1mm and not 1.25. So I've done it again. So I did message them and I said, any chance you can change the order to 1.25, and they said we've already shipped them to the warehouse. So I bought these and these, and they're too small. Now I can put a twist on it and probably order the socket version so that I could use these as leads for coaches or tenders as power pickups. So all is not at a loss, but if anyone needs any 8-pin 1mm pitch JST leads, give me a call, because I have a surplus. And in here, well, it doesn't matter, this is a belt. This has come very quick. The last time I did get a voucher, if they go over the 7 days, they give you a $1 voucher off your next order. So in here, there's a tiny little motor. If you remember the saga with the Norman Wisden ABS models tram motorizing kits, this was missing from the kit. I think these are the same ones that go in some of the little Hornby J94s and the Class 58 and all them sort of things. These have got a dual shaft, but obviously if you don't need to use it you can Dremel it off if it's in the way, or just leave it there. £2.74 plus the, well, £3.90, no, £2.96. So the other mystery was obviously the gear wheel was missing, or the worm drive. So, Christ, that is a little one. That might be too small. Oh no. There's a worm drive, which was £1.62 for that tiny little brass machine thing, which is still considerably cheaper than some of the ones on Lendon's that may not fit a 1.5mm shaft. So that may be some use or no use. The motor will be, but the gear worm might not be. So that is it. So I'll now go back and wait till tomorrow when there's a discount on and order the next lot of those. We will have a run of luck sooner or later, I'm sure. Don't hold your breath. Well, back to a Monday. One envelope. I can only think it's one thing. Yep. It's another tram motorizing kit. The right one. And one with the motor in it. unlike the Norman Wisden one. Although this guy did send me an email with a picture of an open bag with all the bits stacked, saying, "Oh, I picked it up and it all fell out. Do you want to check the photographs to make sure it's right?" I thought, well, if I haven't got a parts list, how do I know? Except it wasn't the one that was sold, to the point where even the model number, if it focuses there, R554, the one he had a photograph of was 551. And the other striking difference was that this is a double axle motor, so both wheels have a gear wheel. The one he was sending me a picture of only had one powered wheel. And then it was sort of, oh, I'll have another look then. So whether he was trying to palm me off with another kit, I don't know. Anyway, I called him out on it and got the right one, thankfully. So, for now, I think that's it. I'm waiting for Ivry to turn up, hopefully with an intact, unopened parcel.